Why you looking at me like that? You making me uncomfortable right now.
First of all,
I'm just playing.
Yeah.
You're now tuned into an episode of JOCTOBER Podcast. Thank you for joining the show today. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the link below. I got a very special guest today. How can I get this going? An entrepreneur, a business owner, a great friend of mine.
Yes. Okay, I need one more.
If you need one more, a mentor.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, Karen Johnson. Thank you for coming to the show.
You're welcome.
How's your day going?
My day is going pretty well. How about you?
It's going pretty good. I know time is valuable.
Yes.
You know, I know you're busy.
Yes, I'm a business woman and a busy woman.
I know, so I'm going to thank you for coming to the show today.
You're welcome.
What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I'm just trying to balance out time in life. Like I work my full-time job, which is, being a business owner during the day, and then at night I teach at a study school.
Okay.
Then I'm trying to work out. This is the time to build the summer bodies.
Talk to me.
And then I'm still trying to have my own personal time. So right now, life is just about balance.
Okay, I like that. So, we got your business going on. Get a little bit, talk a little bit about that. What's going on?
So I am a licensed esthetician. And basically what that is that I specialize in body waxing and skincare services. And then aside from that, I also teach classes. So I teach other estheticians how to do brow services and Brazilians to provide to their clients.
So the wax, I know a lot of people talk about the wax skin.
Yeah.
Is it really hard? Is it tough?
Like to do it?
Yeah.
I feel like it got to be really something that you love and that you want to learn how to do. But once you grab your flow of it, oh, honey, you in and out of that about 10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes, okay.
It's a lot. I see a lot of vaginas all day. So after about 5, I don't want to see no more. But then, people bug and I can't turn them down.
Are you just doing women? You doing men clients too? Or
I would love to do men.
Or they just scared to come in?
They probably just scared to come in. But see, that's why I'm going to make a video for them. And they going to come in.
Oh, you finna make a video for them?
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Valerie, she making a video for y'all. That's okay. That's what's up. What got you into this industry? Because I know you started everything. And you're young, 26 by the way.
Yes.
Independent.
Yeah, hello.
Doing everything by yourself.
No kids.
Okay, hallelujah. Talk to me now.
Amen.
What got you going into this?
I would say in 2015 when I was at the illustrious Central State University. Okay, got to shout y'all out. The maroon and gold.
Shout out to them people.
Hello. But when I was a freshman in college, I kept telling my mama, like, I need a side hustle. And my mama was like, why don't you know how to do brows if you know how to do your own? That's literally was her words.
Oh, okay.
Ever since then, I started doing my friends. Sophomore year, started doing it. Junior year got better. Senior year was just at the top. I always did everybody's brows. Like, it even got to the point they asked me during classes, hey, can you do my brows? And I was doing them in my room.
In your room?
Yes. And that's where I ended up today, like, because I got my degree in entrepreneurship. So my professor told me to have a business plan. I really didn't even know what I wanted to do, but I thought about brows. So I did my research. I seen that you have to go to aesthetic school. Okay. So when I got done with college, got my business plan, gave it to my professor, literally executed everything that was in my business plan. 1 month after I graduated college, went to aesthetic school. Okay. Finished. During COVID, everything was shut down. So that was a very depressing time because we also went through a house fire. Okay. So, like, living in a hotel, trying to figure out my life.
And you got doing all this at the same time.
Yes. But then when the world opened back up that June of 2021, worked into a shop for 6 weeks. It was for 6 months. And then I moved into my own suite. And it's just been up from there.
It's just been going good.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned about your house burning down and then COVID. Like, how was that like getting your business going at the time COVID happened until like now?
I think everything happens. I'm not even going to say everything happens for a reason because it does. But I think that happened at a bad time. Yeah. Like, I was finished with school, couldn't take the state board until everything was open. Okay. So it was frustrating. I started making my retail products, but then I was like, who about to buy products in the middle of we all at home? Exactly. So it was very depressing. I felt like I was gonna lose my mind many a times being locked down in the hotel for 5 months. But my grandmother always told me, like, you got to keep the faith, you got to pray about it, but you got to keep pushing. So after so long of being down, because I do feel like when you have your down moments, it's okay, but you just got to pick yourself back up. And I brainstormed.
Mm-hmm.
I still made my retail products. Some of my friends was buying. I shipped it to them, and I just kept that motivation until everything let up. I was a little worried when I started working in the shop, like, then people not gonna really want to come outside, but I still stayed.
See, that's beautiful. What kept you going, like, during that time? Like,
I think the thing that kept me going, I always think about my end goal, even now, like, being a business owner, this is not my end goal.
What is your end goal?
My end goal is to really have a training academy. Have a training academy. And then outside of that, I just want to travel, have different properties in different states.
There you go.
So, yeah, I even though 26 and I'm young, I still want to teach other people and take a seat back.
Okay.
Because I've always been in work mode. And now I'm ready for things to be about me.
You've been like this, I've been knowing you.
Yeah.
You've always been ahead of your time, too.
Oh, ahead, okay.
I'm hyping her up now. You talked about, getting your business going. Is there some people that you look up to, like, give you advice, like, in this business?
I did have a mentor. Her name is Chrissy, and her business is called Polished Dolls.
Okay. And she's in Chicago, too?
Yeah, she's in Chicago, too. Before, I was looking at her work before I even got to aesthetic school. So one day, she came and spoke at the school I was at, and you would have thought she was Beyonce. I was like, y'all, this is who I've been talking about. Right. And we just kind of clicked that every time when I go to my wax appointment, we talk, she give me gems. She just always pushed me to always be a student, because everybody don't know nothing. But it's always somebody that knows more information. So she pushed me to network. She even give me stuff that she do at her job. Okay. And I'm going to see if it work for me, or spend it doing my own thing. So that door is always open. It's never closed.
That's what's up. And y'all very close to that. That's what's up. Is it like, I'm pretty sure you like look at other people outside of Chicago too. Have you ever seen things that you can like take from them and put in your business?
So it's so funny because I look at like a lot of big people who they got like 32,000 followers on Instagram. Or they can't get back to everybody. I always look at them because the other people on my level, not that there's nothing wrong, but I notice now that I'm being put in a position where people can learn from me, even people that's older than me.
Right, absolutely.
They ask me what products I do and how I do this and how I do that.
Because you got it going on.
Yeah, man. So it's like we learn from each other on certain aspects. But I also look at people that, not that I can't even get in contact with, but people that's way ahead of me.
Okay.
So I look at those things. And of course, they give gems to people in general, and I take that and I try to see how can I implement it to my business.
I like that. You said like you reached out to people. Like, what are some of the best advice you got from like all the people you've reached out to?
I think the major thing, like I had stated before, was networking. And I would say networking because being closed off and being to yourself, I'm not going to say it's not going to get you far, but it ain't going to get you where you're trying to go, the next steps. Right. So I think when I started networking, especially being in the Black Women's Expo that I've been in for the past 2 years, have definitely helped me become a better people person. Because I really could be to myself until it's time to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk a little bit about that, that program you're in.
Being in the Black Women's Expo, it's held at the McCormick Place here in Chicago. Okay. And there's like so many businesses that come, and people from the outside come to see what we about. They purchase products, get services done. And I promoted, my retail products, but also me being licensed. And I also gave brow waxing services.
Oh, okay.
So during that time, I am very nervous talking about my business to people because I don't want to be so pushy. So that's why I used to not talk about my business, but now I've strategized it in a way. I'll let you know that I do services. I'm a licensed esthetician, and I leave it up to that person to ask me for my information. Okay.
So when you at these business, is it like a lot of competition? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people.
So it is a lot of competition, only if you think about it like that.
Okay.
So like with me, I know other estheticians. I ain't in competition with nobody. I'm in my own lane. We shouldn't even be swerving. Okay? We shouldn't be swerving in each other's lane. Okay? We should, like, me being an esthetician and knowing other estheticians, I honestly like to help other people. Like, the girl I met in my teacher's program, she like, you was helping me and you didn't even know me. Man. Yeah, because I like to put people on.
Yeah, I like that. You always been like that, too.
Like, I like to be organized. If I see something unorganized, I'm going to tell you. You need to... you gotta get it together.
She put me on game, Y'all may not know, but when I started my podcast, she gave me a little game how to do certain stuff. So I appreciate you for that too. If I never told you that.
Yes, because it's like I always want you to elevate.
Yeah.
We be watching each other elevate, so it's like I only want you to get better, whatever it is that you're doing.
One thing I can say, you ain't stingy with the sauce now. You ain't never been stingy with the sauce, man. So I want to, applaud, because you got your thing going, doing everything by yourself. Like, was it ever a time when you ever thought like you wanted to give up?
I thought about that 2 weeks ago. I think about that very often. Because it could be a lot being your own business owner, figuring life out. First of all, I'm 26. Even though I'm mature, it's still like I'm still navigating life, what works for me, seeing what works for me or what doesn't work for me, how to go about certain things. Mm-hmm. So then you adding that on, try to figure out who I am. Mm-hmm. Like I know who I am, but figuring more out of me. Mm-hmm. Then you add on being a business owner.
Okay.
Now you're dealing with managing your own money, making sure you got money in different accounts, making sure you got stuff at work, making sure that your clients get what they need to get from you. Mm-hmm. Excellent service. Like bills, work bills, personal bills. So it's like you control everything and you have to make everything happen. By yourself. And some people are fortunate enough to have hire people. Mm-hmm. But like me right now, especially with inflation, that ain't where I'm at right now. Maybe if I did it last year, I could, but right now I'm not. Mm-hmm. But I try not to complain. I get things done. I try to get things done one at a time. Mm-hmm. But it happens a lot where I feel like I want to give up because I'm overwhelmed. Mm. But I always have in my head, like this scripture, it says, to whom much is given, much is required. Okay. So when I think about that, and I'm like, I know God is going to give me a lot. Yeah. I know much is required. Absolutely. So that's why I started planning out what I got to do. Okay. And I tried to get it done. I ain't going to say get it done.
No, you're getting it done. No.
So I tried to get some stuff done.
Just look how far you came from COVID to now, though.
Yeah. I'm grateful.
You got it going on, man. Was there a time like I know you got the motivation, you got people behind you supporting you. Like, you ever thought about people who didn't support you, how you look at them now?
Honestly, to be honest, I don't look at them no type of way. Like, I feel like when it first happened, I'm like, dang, you ain't really supporting me.
Yeah, because I felt type of way when people weren't supporting me, so I know.
Hey, but you know what, though? That's okay. Yeah. Because elevation causes separation. Okay. And, like, God only knows where he gonna take us and where we gonna go. Mm-hmm. So some people are in your life for a season and a reason. Some people win for the long haul. Some people not. Mm-hmm. And for us who want to keep people around, like our people that we want to take with us, when you elevate, everybody can't go. Exactly. And it be the people that you want to take with you that cannot go with you. They'll
be like, man.
But when it happens, you'll see why they couldn't go with me. Yeah. And it's like the more we elevate, the more people drop. And I think in life, like, and when we get to because Denzel Washington said it's lonely on top of the mountain, because it really is. You may not be able to take those 10 people with you. You may take 3 or 5, but not the 10. But that's okay though, because eventually once it exposes why they couldn't come with you, it's like, oh damn, I ain't need that anyway.
You look at it differently.
Yeah, so it's like, and plus too, when people see you shining, you're not gonna get the same support.
Yeah, because you shining, sister.
Yeah, we both shining.
Yeah, no, I ain't where you at right now. I'm trying to get that.
No, but you are though. Like, you start your podcast, you did this, like, you doing the steps that's necessary, and I am too. But along the way, we gonna lose people. But that makes room for the people that's supposed to come in our life.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned, I want to double back when you was telling me when you first started in the dorms. Like, how was that process? Like, going to school, trying to get your business going. Like, were you giving out free wax at that time? Were you charging the clients? How was that?
So I think at that time, I was just using my friends until I got good. I started with a low price, then I went up a few dollars. I think I was only charged $9 when I was a senior.
$9?
Yeah, like $9 to $10.
I know these people out there missed them.
Yeah, baby, they missed them days. Baby, it's 20 and 35. Okay,
the price went up.
I need the cash. Where's the fund?
Look, you got all Zelle, Apple Pay.
Okay, Zelle, Apple Pay, Touch Touch, Google Pay.
Touch Touch, what is that?
Whatever. The people that use Google,
Android,
I
ain't know about that. Okay,
look. Whatever you got right now, I need it. But it got to be between $20 and $35 for the brows.
Oh, she ain't playing.
Okay, it did $70 to $90 for the Brazilian. I mean, it just really depends.
The Brazil wax.
Wax on, wax off. Look.
Some of you men out there need to come on and hit our line, man.
No, just hit my line.
Yeah.
Just call me.
Because I know a lot of y'all, we out there hairy, man.
Between business hours, though, 9 to 4.
Oh, 9 to 4?
Yeah.
Okay. What's like a regular day for you, know, like biz? Like how you get your day started?
So how I get my day started? My day started different every day. I do not have no routine. I try to have a routine. It just the routine works some days and it don't. But usually I get up. I try to play jazz or music that's gonna pump me up.
Okay.
And of course I get myself ready. I got a little dog. That's my daughter.
Yeah, that little
So
dog.
I get her ready too. And I'm on my way to work. I pretty much prepare work the day before, so I don't have to do much.
There you go.
I get an hour lunch. Sometimes I don't even take my lunch. I just do stuff for work.
Like you gotta take a lunch now. Come on.
No, I'll take a lunch. But what I start doing, I start meal prepping.
Oh, okay.
So I can eat here and then work on stuff I gotta do for work.
Save time too, huh?
Yeah. So and then because I work 2 jobs, I cut off my day at 3:45. I go home about 4:15. Leave back out 4:45. Go to my other job.
So it's nonstop.
Nonstop.
I like that. Like just a woman, independent too. On top of that.
Yeah, like. You got to when it's just you and not excluding my support system, but really I take care of myself. You know, like it's just me and my business. If it ain't me making time for it, then the business gonna fail.
So yeah, how was that like having a support system like when you first started to now? You like you don't need nobody to help you. Like how was that?
So, and even still then, well, I'm not gonna say I don't need nobody to help me, but it's like I ain't like when I first moved into my suite, I was nervous, I was scared. But see, when you trying to grow and when you're a plant and you growing, like a plant has to grow if it's being watered.
Exactly.
It's like you get these negative thoughts like, can I really afford it? Can I? Well, see, that's the devil.
Exactly.
He want to play with you.
Being busy.
So I said, and even my daddy and my mama, they was nervous. Like, can you really afford it? I said, yeah. First of all, I was lying. I didn't even know.
You was talking that talk.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I could get it. I just got to get at it. I don't think I can make it. But the whole time, I'm like, it's kind of steep.
See.
But when I got in, I started having a plan of how I'm going to attract customers.
Okay.
Follow my plan, will stay consistent on social media. And they just started coming in. And I also like pray too, like God send me the people that's for me, like or send me clients.
Okay.
And then as I service these clients, some people left, okay, they ain't for me, and a lot of people stayed. So it's not so much that I don't need their support now, but I really don't. Like it has happened. I've put my neck on whatever I need to do to make my business flourish, and that's what I'm continue to do.
Yeah, I like that. Like when you say about people that's for you, what do you mean? Like as far as like the clients you got, or just?
So for an example, I'm real chill, but I'm also bougie. But I like a little ratchet.
Yeah, you been bougie since we
met. Like I've been bougie since we met. Like don't take. First of all, we going outside. I ain't going to no hood.
Yeah.
Okay, we going downtown. I mean, I could do a little ratchet, but we not going out west.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
Go home. Because you've been bougie because we was in 5th grade. You used to come to school with nails done.
Look, you know I keep my nails done. Not today, though, but other than that, they're done.
Oh, I seen you. You just had nails in 4th grade. I'm like, bro, what is going on? You too young for this.
But look, I want people, not because everybody is different. They don't have to follow my vibe, but I don't want no clients that's going to disrupt my peace. Yeah. Like, I don't want you asking me about my prices because when you go to these other places that's predominantly white or with other races, you don't ask them about their prices.
You don't,
You either pay or you find elsewhere.
Yeah.
So, I like my clients chill. I like self-starters. Like, majority of my clients don't really need me for nothing unless there really is a glitch in the system or they trying to get in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I go with the people that can afford my services. Not saying that exclude the people who can't. But at the end of the day, it's a business. Yeah. And in order for you to get these services, I need the funds in my account. Yeah. For me to keep buying the product.
Absolutely.
So I can keep seeing you.
No, absolutely.
And I can be your therapist.
There you go.
So, yeah.
You know, because the prices, I know people are always talking about, well, your price might be too high. Do you feel like your price is like a good price like for the people?
Yeah, I think they for the people. They gotta be for the people. It's a luxury service. Okay? If it ain't for the people, look, listen. Let me tell you this. Studying business and having a degree, you learn how you have to find your demographic. Your demographic is who you target, meaning male or female, ages, and a class, low, middle, or high class people. I need to be servicing middle or high class people. Like I pay $10.60 a month, meaning not excluding them, but I need middle to high
Mm-hmm.
so that way I could be able to afford my inventory.
Okay.
Me being in this space. And it's like, if I don't, then where I'm going to go?
Exactly.
So I think my price is these. I actually think I was undercharging myself, but a sister had to go up.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. What the Kool-Aid man say? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
My
yeah, I
God.
think they good.
No, your price is bad though, because I've seen like a lot of other people that's doing wax.
Mm-hmm.
They be commenting on their page. Price too high, you know, like good service, but the
Yeah.
price too high.
And I think too, my mom always said you pay for what you get.
There you go.
So right now my Brazilians is $80. You gonna get an $80 wax.
I feel like that's a good price too. Like you saying.
And it's like, okay, so the generation now that's coming up, they looking at things from a money aspect.
Mm-hmm.
I look at things as a service, like I actually love doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay me $80, you gonna be bald as a whistle.
Bald as a whistle.
So
yeah.
it's like we gonna do whatever is necessary,
Right.
and I'm gonna teach you how to keep this up at home.
Mm-hmm.
No, not trying to take more of your money, but that's why I have retail products. That's why it's important to know what industry you're getting into and the things that you are selling, the benefits.
Okay.
When you sell to your clients.
See,
so they know, so they trust you with whatever you selling them.
Okay. See,
and they can see it for themselves.
I see that. So you got like certain product that you give your clients, like when they at the stage where they finna get back.
Yeah,
and a little bit.
Mm-hmm, I also let them know aftercare before, like the before care, because you would be amazed at how many stories I hear. They giving their money to people and not even telling them the right thing.
Okay.
And I tell them to try this, and they like, it does work. So it's like me doing this is not because of the money. I really love to do it, and because when I talk to other people, I need other professionals to give me the same thing. Like, don't just sell me something to sell me something. Yeah. Sell me something because it's actually gonna work for me.
Exactly. You keep them coming back too, you know.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. Have you ever had a time when you, like, was you ever nervous at a point in time when you started off, like, doing the wax and everything?
Yes, because when I started off waxing, when we had the house fire, we had moved into a house instead of a hotel. I was taking people in the basement. Okay. And I'm like, ooh. I'm nervous. People gonna think this a dungeon. Because you know you going in somebody's basement, you don't know what's going on. It may be a body part on the floor. Like you just really don't know. It may be some drawers on the floor or something. Like it's you going to somebody's basement. So I was nervous, but I knew this was something I wanted to do. Everybody got a trial and error at first. Mm-hmm. So the more I got better, the more I took time to perfect my craft because nobody is perfect. Mm-hmm. And even if you know you are perfect at your craft, you know it's more still to learn about your craft. Okay. So yeah, I was nervous, but as I started doing more, I started using my friends as models, and we just wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off, man. Shout out to those friends that really got you going. So you know, being a person from Chicago, you know, independent. Like, how was that? Like, have you ever, viewed any obstacles you had to go through? I think in Chicago, I love Chicago, right? And I always tell people, I don't know if I can really leave, but damn it, I'm thinking about leaving tomorrow. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look, what happened to you? Look, no, it's just, well, us growing up on 54th and when we did, everybody knew everybody on the block. Everybody knew each other kids. Everybody knew each other. If your mama didn't see you in front of her house, she know you down the street somewhere. Okay. And vice versa. Right. So it's like, now it's not like that. Now everybody is in their house. When I had got my car stolen, nobody seen nothing. And it's just, when we was kids, y'all looked out for each other. Exactly. Even my auntie, when they was kids, because my auntie 37, she said when they was about to do shootouts, they warned them to go in the house. Nowadays, they ain't doing that. Now you shooting with the kids in front of it's totally different. And being from Chicago, like, either going out, I want to have a good time, but I shouldn't be having to have my head on a swivel all the time. Okay. I shouldn't be in survival mode even when I'm not in Chicago. Right. Like, if I'm in Vegas, I shouldn't even be having my head on that much of a survival mode. And so, like I said, when I got my car stolen, now when I drive, I have very bad anxiety because you can't even see who the hell driving. Yeah. Because everybody's windows are so dark. No. So when I first got my car back 2 weeks ago and I started driving, and I look in my mirror so much now, even if I see a car driving crazy and I can't see through the window, I'm trying to swerve out their way because I don't know.
You don't know what's going on.
So it's just, I just don't like how it has my anxiety and PTSD up to the point I can't enjoy myself.
Yeah. And I'm glad you mentioned that because I feel like a lot of people, like from Chicago, got like PTSD and anxiety problems.
Yeah, you do. I was going somewhere and I'm looking around. And I can't even do what I need to do because I'm trying to watch my surroundings. And because like when they broke the column on my wheel, I have something that looped through my wheel now that goes into my seatbelt. Okay. So now you got to think about time frame. How fast can I get in the car? How fast can I take this thing off and drive off? Like it's just it's really becoming a bit much, and that's why the area that I stay in is predominantly white. Like if my gas was on E the other day, I went past the hood. I'm going back to where I live at.
Right.
To get some gas. Safe zone.
I ain't mad at you for that.
Okay, because if you call the police over there, they coming.
Yeah.
Not saying it like that, but you not about to come over here and disrupt nobody's peace. Look, and that's how I like it.
I like that. Yeah. You say you got to go to safe zone on that.
Safe zone. You know, I told you I'm bougie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't stop at no gas. Well, I do stop at the gas station at night, but I gotta be in a desperate time.
Yeah.
Like if I need a cookie or something.
A cookie.
And I'm like, I ain't got nothing. Listen, them little chocolate donuts. Oh, I'm going to the gas station.
Okay, I'll give you that one. No worth it.
It's worth dip it in the milk. If I really need a little donut, I'm going to the gas station.
Okay, look, I ain't mad at you for that one. You know, I want to talk about, you know, with your business and everything. Like, was it a time that you was like, okay, I can do this? Like, all right, this is something I can see myself doing.
I think when I was waxing out that basement, I was like, yeah, I could do this. Like, because I was constantly on YouTube, constantly trying to perfect my craft, especially with brows, like constantly buying stuff, constantly buying equipment. And I'm like, I definitely could do this. When I got into that shop and I started sending people asking for Karen, not the owner, but Karen. I said, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said, oh, yeah, like the Kool-Aid there. Oh,
yes, yeah. I'm like, yeah, this is it. Then I got into my own space. I'm like, I definitely could do this, but now I want to do more. Not that I'm not appreciative, but I got to amp it up a bit.
And what's next for that?
So my next goal, well, I think dreams and goals is the same thing, but I want to have a waxing academy. Teach people how to wax.
Okay. I can see you doing that.
Yeah. Then I want to own properties in different states. So when I want to go out of town, I got somewhere to stay.
Talk to me. What's one of the places? You don't want to get that out yet?
No, honestly, I wouldn't mad having a place in Atlanta.
Atlanta, I can see you in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I can see you in Atlanta.
But see, if I go to Atlanta, I already got to have my man. Because I ain't trying to get a man in Atlanta, okay?
She's single right now.
Look, I ain't saying I'm single,
no, you ain't single. I'm talking too much. She got a bed.
Look.
She got a bed. She got a bed.
Look.
But I can see you in Atlanta, though.
Yeah, I definitely thought about Atlanta so my business could flourish.
Yeah.
And even though, like, we from the city, I feel like I'm a Southern girl at heart.
Southern? Think so?
Yeah. You don't hear the way I talk?
Yeah, you
it's
do got a little country. Yeah, you call me country. You got a lot of nerves. Call me country. I can see that. Because your people from down south, too, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why, Mississippi or something like that?
Mississippi, Arkansas.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
See.
Well, don't get me started with you. So, you know, I'm really proud of you, though, man. You know, especially where we come from, being able to get through all this by yourself, too. Like, how important is it, like, to invest in yourself? Like, a lot of people just be like, they second guessing themselves. You know, I should do it. I'm going to wait. Like, how important do you think that is to invest in yourself?
So I think investing in yourself and believing in yourself is hand in hand. Because if you believe in yourself, now you got to invest. You got to invest in whatever dream or goal that you got. We could think all day, but thoughts not gonna really get you nowhere if you don't spend a little money. And that's what I'm learning now. Because I told my mom, I'm like, I could do everything myself, but it's not coming out the way. That's why I had to download Fiverr. I had to get somebody to make a logo. I had to, it's certain stuff that I know how to do, but investing in yourself is what's gonna make you stand out. Yeah. That's what's gonna get you ahead. That's like if I wanted to get into facials, I gotta invest in a facial machine. Start posting. Like, it's certain things you can learn on your own, but investments, that's the biggest thing.
It is.
Like, you can't be stingy.
Can't.
Like, you gotta spend money to make money.
Talk to me.
So, investing in yourself is a big goal, because investing in yourself is only going to improve whatever it is that you're trying to do.
How big are you on research? Like,
I'm very big on research. Like I'm on Google. I'm on YouTube. Look, I told you I got a bachelor's degree in business, but I also got a degree at YouTube University.
Oh, you did?
So I can use either or.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, the YouTube
Turn me
University.
up. So you edited my videos.
Yeah, look, I know a little something.
That's why I got to keep her around, man. You know, a little something. You know
Look.
more than me. Okay, talk to me, Karen.
So I can use my degree in whichever lane you want me to.
That's
You want me
what's
to edit? Okay, let me go to my degree in YouTube.
So you doing everything by yourself?
Yeah, right now I am.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah.
And still, it's like you can't really tell. It's like you got a team behind you.
No, so right now, so I was in therapy, and she said balance.
Balance.
She told me balance. So right now, I'm just trying to balance out everything.
Mm-hmm.
I am a person that I worry a lot. I'm anxious.
Mm-hmm.
If something ain't going right, or if I don't know what's going on, or if I can't figure it out, or I can't have the way to do it, I go into like survivor mode. So, and I'm trying to learn how to like be okay and have a balance. Like if I can't do everything one day and I know I can't, okay, save it for another day.
Yeah.
So, I think that me doing that is what's keeping me at a float. Because we can only do so much that our body allows in one day, and we only have so much of a mental capacity.
Mm-hmm.
If you overdrive your mental capacity, you're gonna be all over the place and unmotivated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to find that balance and just do what you can when you can, and leave the rest for another day.
There you go. Was it ever a time you try to like just go with the flow, like in
That's what I'm doing right now.
And how's that getting?
I could definitely say I'm more out of a peace of mind.
Okay.
Because like I was saying before, like me trying to control things and me being overwhelmed and anxious, that's really going to harm the business more than it's going to do good. Yeah. Because now your mental capacity is now stressful. Mm-hmm. So now you worried about too many things when you just slow down, worry about one thing at a time. Right. So right now, I am going with the flow.
Okay, I like that. You know, because a lot of people they like to just have stuff organized, but sometimes going with the flow is just like it's kind of cool too. Because that's how I was going with the flow, and it's not trying to beat myself down all the time.
Yeah, you can't. You are literally only one person. Mm-hmm. That's like if you work. If you get out work 9 to 5, right, and your boss telling you, okay, come back at 6 to 12 a.m., you cannot do that.
Yeah, that's
like you would literally, your body will give out after so long of doing that, and which is scientifically, if your body do not have enough sleep, your body can give out. Yeah. So right now, I am not overexhausting myself with anything.
There you go. Look, because since I've been knowing you all my life, I never seen you really panic. And you always like to take one step at a time. Like you always put your all and stuff like that.
Yes, but that's the thing. I think a lot of people don't talk about panicking because I always panic. I always panic, even when I
can't tell.
But look, I think that's the thing about entrepreneurship and people. We only put off what we want people to see, but sometimes people need to see you panic. People need to see the real you. And when you are in a business or when you're trying to start a podcast or when you're doing other things, you do panic because you want things to go a certain type of way and it's your baby. Mm-hmm. But just like a kid, your kid gonna grow up. Yeah. All you can really do is nurture, water the plant, and it'll grow. The plant will grow into what it needs to be, and the child will grow into who they need to be. So that's why I just kind of think of things like that. But I think there needs to be more of people showing the real and raw and how it looks as a business owner or just life in general, trying to navigate and be who it is that you want to be and achieve the dreams that you want to achieve.
I see you said that a couple times, being a real you. Mm-hmm. Like far as social media, do you feel like people should just post the bad or the downfalls that they experience? Because I see a lot of people always posting the good stuff. And they never show the bad side of what took them to get there,
So that's why I say that's why I think people need to find balance.
Okay.
No, like, I think people are only posting good because now you get monetized. You get paid. Like, there are actually people out there who want to see, okay, what is it going to look like in the wintertime when I have no clients and people want to keep their little bush to themselves? Yeah. Because that's what I experienced.
So business goes down around
that time? Like sometimes, especially with aesthetics. Some people be like, oh, I could just wait. Because the summertime, that's when people pop out.
Oh, so y'all out there whooping, huh?
Y'all out there whooping during the window. Think we don't know. Because, I know. Okay, I know. Oh, but no, it's like that. I think social media is a facade. Mm-hmm. People show what they want. They don't never show the struggle. Yep. Ever.
Now,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
So it's just like me, like, even though it's real small, I did a facial video.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my face was breaking out. I still did it because that's what happens.
Okay.
But I'm just showing you what to do as a skincare routine.
Yeah.
So I think if more entrepreneurs post, like, the struggle of entrepreneurship and having a business or whatever you want to do, I think the world would be more in balance and people would be okay with trial and error.
Okay.
Because, like, sometimes I still struggle. Like, I want to get into influencing, but sometimes I could be in my own head and I look at other people's videos, like, they videos so crisp and clean. And they probably filmed that damn video 10 times.
Yeah.
But they not going to show it.
Right.
So now it's like, it's trial and error. I'm going to post a video and it's going to do what it do, but I'll improve as I go on. But I think social media is just all of a side.
Yeah.
And frankly, because the influence now is different. Now some stuff is about money. Some stuff is more about sexual exposure. So I think it really needs to find a balance.
Yeah, it definitely does. I feel like social media ruined a lot of people too, though. Like people committing suicide, people not looking at themselves the same or second guessing themselves. And I want to talk about that too. Do you feel like social media really changed people's lives too? Not even a good way, like in a bad way too.
Yeah, people are cruel on social media. Like, I posted a brow video 2 weeks ago, and this girl told me, the brows was a bomb if you had to do all this, trying to get smart. And see, I'm one of them people. The customer is not always right.
Okay.
I'm gonna curse you out.
Okay.
But this time I ain't cursed her out. I was just very nice, nasty. Now, if she said something else, I probably would have cursed her out. But people need to learn how to stay in their lane. We in 2 different lanes.
All right.
And I had to remind her, I get paid for this. I don't know what you do.
You get paid every day. Huh?
I get paid every day. Okay? And I don't know what you do, but people are mean. And instead of giving people an opinion or an option, you just judge them and say mean things.
Okay.
And so that's why even now, I don't, like, I always post funny stuff or repost funny stuff.
Yeah, you kind of fake funny in some type of way. You
fake
always
funny.
been funny. No, okay.
I'm fake funny.
No, you ain't fake funny. You always been funny though.
I'm fake funny because it's like, I mean, I'm not a mean girl.
You not though.
So I want everybody to smile, laugh. I love laughing.
Yeah.
And I think social media is a way for people to show the real them, especially with the comments. Some stuff don't even need to be said.
Yeah. Do you ever like go through some comments that people say on your page, like this person crazy or this person wrong?
Or like what other people say about me, or just people in general?
Just in general, like people in your industry. Like,
I'll be like, first of all, you don't even look all that.
Yeah.
You need to calm the hell down.
There you go. Man.
Or your work ain't even that neat. You need to go run it back. So it's just, I look at it and I just be like, okay, next. I don't even, that's why, I ain't even gonna say that.
Uh-oh.
That's why I don't even, not that I try not to support people, but if I know you, especially in the aesthetics industry, people can be very judgmental and rude, I'm not supporting you.
Yeah. Have you ever went through those moments, folks, like somebody try to like downplay or like say something that you don't agree with or like try to judge on your, like how you do things?
No, I haven't. But that's why I don't converse and conversate with everybody. Not being mean. Like, I could talk to you and really not even, I already know how you are, just by conversation or how you move and stuff like that. Like, your aura, your energy is what speaks first, and then conversation.
So you're a mind reader?
No, it's not that I'm a mind reader, but if you really in tune, like, spiritually and stuff like that, you could tell when somebody don't got a good vibe. And then the conversation go follow up to confirm it. Because then more than likely, when you in tune, people say things and don't even know that they saying it, but it's meant for you to hear or to confirm that ain't your speed.
There you go.
So I just keep my distance. Like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, how's your shop? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll talk to you a year later. We'll have the same conversation. And that's it.
I agree with that. I know you talked about your mentor earlier. Like, what are some of the best knowledge she done gave you, like, far as, like, game, like, motivation, as far as, like, keep going, elevating each and every level?
Really, like I had said earlier, that networking. Like, she connects me with things that she learned and I didn't even know about. She sent me business pages. Like, literally, that every time I go to a wax appointment, we always talk about business. And I don't mind because I'm trying to get to another, to another level.
Exactly.
So she tells me so much stuff, but I think the most important she tells me is to keep going, even when I doubt myself. She, girl, you cold. You do good, bro. Even first of all, you know how people pump you up, they start lying.
Yeah.
Like, girl, I don't even do this, but thank you. But like,
Right.
she does that. And one day I was at my appointment, and her client came in, and she started telling her client about me doing good brows, and she does brows too.
See, a lot of people ain't doing that.
A lot of people ain't doing that. So thank you for recognizing me and being another person in this game. And I'm younger than you, and you know. My hands do some cold work,
and it's competition out there
and
too.
And that's what I think that's the thing about Chicago. Chicago is very competitive. Everybody think they in competition. I don't.
Like what?
So it's like I went through my teachers program. A lot of the girls was like, well, two of the teachers, they was like, you helped me, you ain't even know me. I just met these people last year in December. Not the December that just passed, but 2021.
2021, yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, we all trying to get to the same goal. Why I'm not gonna help you?
Exactly.
Like if I see somebody page disorganized, I'm gonna tell them, baby, you gotta clean it up, and I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, 'cause you got on me about
mine.
Yeah,
you know I'm gonna get on. You know, I got on him about a tablecloth, y'all.
We'll talk about that.
But no, I'm not stingy. Anything somebody needs to know, I tell them.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I think that's the whole purpose of us being here. You don't elevate to keep it to yourself. You elevate to help somebody else, to be a teacher.
Yeah, there you go. You always been like a teacher. Like I said, you act older than your age, too, though. Your uncle used to thought she was about 30 something. I said, man, you better go, so she don't want you. You know, you always been mature, though, man. That's, giving out game. You, like you say, like, your mentor, like, being able to send you a person, a client. A lot of people not doing that, so that's cool just have someone to give you knowledge, teach you the ropes, and you able to just learn from them, like be a sponge.
And that's what I do. Anytime, like, my mom want to go to somebody, I keep, like, not that I don't try to go outside of my circle, but people that I know that are like me, that are kind, like, that don't mind doing certain things, or that are understandable. Other service providers like me, they getting referred to by everybody I know.
That's you ain't stingy with it.
Yeah, no, I'm not stingy, because to be honest, if I'm busy, I ain't coming in to doing no wax. Go to what's her name down the street. I know her. She'll take
me. See, probably like, I'm gonna take her. And
have
a person waiting for hours just to get her.
No, see, that's why I be saying my peace of mind. I'm not about to rush.
Yeah. See,
go down the street. She do just like me.
See, take your time. How long does it normally take? Because I don't know too much about the wax industry. So put me on game, or the people that's watching.
You try to get waxed.
Some of us brothers out there hairy, so we need to go ahead and come on up in here.
Yeah, because Jock, your legs is hairy. Yeah, you need to let me wax. We ain't gonna get on you.
I'm talking about my legs.
Like I'm just saying.
I mean,
so you can't see mine, so you don't look down.
I'm a man though. What's wrong with my legs being hairy?
It's the difference when they hairy. And the hair is straight, but yours is kind of curly.
Curly.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a little taco meat. But we ain't gonna get on you.
Taco meat.
But no, waxes usually take like 10 to 15 minutes. And that's why you perfect your craft, so you can be faster, so you can get more people in.
See, I didn't know that. I'm thinking it take like an hour, maybe 40 minutes.
No, if you know what you're doing, and because really, to be honest, I feel like when you're not passionate, you do anything.
Okay.
Not even caring about if it's comfortable for the person. But when you're passionate, you know what you're doing. You know, hey, I gotta lay this strip down, take it up, boom, do the other strip. That's it.
And they teach you all this in your class too.
So in aesthetics class, they teach you the basics. Okay. I learned Brazilian waxing on my own.
Oh, you learned on your own.
I learned on my own.
Okay.
And I just perfected my craft. I've been perfecting my craft from Brazilian waxing since almost 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Learned it all on your own,
no help. I told you, YouTube University.
YouTube.
I told you, baby, I put my degree to work.
You did, yeah. That's okay. I ain't know. I thought you was like going to a class for all that.
No, I never went to a Brazilian class. Ever. What they say? Get on my
level. Yo, this one crazy. Yo, you so goofy. Oh my God, talking about get on my level. You been like this, Susan. Now I'm gonna get to the tea, right?
Okay. The high brewing tea.
Oh my God. What's your how you value men out here nowadays? You talk about growing up. The generation's different now.
Yeah.
So what's your what you looking for as a man? I know you got one.
All right. Okay, you want me to talk about my man? No, I ain't gonna talk about my man. But
like as a woman, like what's your values in a man? Like what do you see you want your man, how you want him to be like?
First of all, okay, so let me get this out the way. I feel like every man is treated the same until proven otherwise. So you'll get the same respect, everything, as I give everybody else. But once you cross that boundary, now you give me the option to see if I want to deal with something I don't. Okay.
I like that.
And I think people make it more difficult because they had these expectations of people in general. It's like once somebody don't, exceed their expectation, they get all no.
See, and I feel like they be getting that off social media too, though.
That too, like. No, you get the same respect and everything until it is proven otherwise. Mm-hmm. And then I don't have to deal with it. Thank you.
Okay.
And have a nice one. Okay.
Thank you.
But within men, I like a man's man.
Okay.
Like, you need to know if a toilet broke, I need your ass to go in there and fix it.
Be a little handy in that.
Thank you. Okay. I need a handyman. Like, I need a man that opens up the door, pump gas, all of that. Because, baby, the way I keep my nails done, I ain't breaking the nail.
Yeah, I'm shocked you ain't got it done today. Okay. Because
I usually keep them done.
Man.
But honey, you think I'm about to be no.
You had some blue nails a while ago.
Yeah, and I just had them again 2 weeks ago.
You did?
Yeah, you think I'm about to, and not saying it like that, but I feel like that's what I want my man to do. Mm-hmm. But I also would like a man that, I like a dominant man. Okay. Because I'm a lover girl and I'm submissive. Yeah. But I won't be submissive to just any man. You acting a fool, or you gonna get Queen Latifah and set it off.
Ooh, Queen Latifah set it off.
So if you want me to be submissive, you got to be dominant. You have to be a leader. Mm-hmm. You got to be a gentleman, and you got to be open minded. Right. I feel like we want, and it's not that I want a perfect person, but I think these are basic things people need. You have to be a good listener. You know what I'm saying? An advisor. Because I feel like if we talk to each other, we supposed to be together. I gotta trust that you gonna give me the best advice, and you gotta trust I'm going to give you the best advice in your interest. So yeah, that's what I look for, and somebody that's gonna accept me for me, because we can say we want somebody that look like this and all of that, but to be honest, everything changes as we get older. Yeah, I feel like what's in a person's heart and who they are, that don't change.
It don't.
Like, it may progress, but it ain't gonna never decrease.
Yeah. Yes.
So, as long as I can be able to be with that person, we, like, connected on a different level. Like, I love how you are. Like, yeah, we cool.
See, and I feel like, us men, our problem is, like, communicate.
Yeah. Okay. Men have, listen. I don't even know why is that a problem. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Why don't y'all know how to properly communicate?
A lot of men out here want to be tough Tony, want to hold everything. And, this is what I can say. Because some women might think it's us being emotional, or you a sissy, right? Because we got feelings too, though, but we don't show it in certain ways.
So I think, too, that's why, I don't want a man that cannot be vulnerable with me. Mm-hmm. Vulnerable. I feel like I just said that word about 5 times in one. Vulnerable. And I say that because if we are together, if we're in a relationship, and if we're working towards marriage, or even if we are married, mi casa, su casa.
Okay. Talk to me. Give me a little bit about that.
So your problems is my problem. Okay. I'm here to help you solve it, just like you here to help me solve it. I mean, that's one aspect of why we are together. And that's something that we should be doing together, helping each other problem solve.
But you don't feel like certain things, like if a man going through something personal outside a relationship, you don't think you want to bring that into the household?
For me, it's not about bringing anything into the household, because it is not about when your problem's on me, but it's like, what's wrong? How can we fix this?
What if he feel like he can do it on his own, though?
You can never do anything on your own. That's just like, for an example, if you got to get your taxes done every year, can you do your own taxes on your own?
Absolutely not.
So that means you got to get somebody to help you do it.
Yeah.
So in a marriage and in a relationship, it's not about you got this on your own. That's really, because to be honest, that's pretty much toxic to me. That's stuff that toxic. I feel like it's toxic because it's a generational thing from what somebody taught you, or what they think, right, from what they went through, how they was taught. Yeah. And I think that men should really go on a healing journey and unlearn some of those things.
What you call a healing journey?
Healing journey, do a lot of self-reflection. Do a lot of unlearning of things that don't benefit them, and not because somebody taught you. Okay. And I think playing tough Tony is a taught thing. Now, you should watch who you open up to, yes, just like how women should watch who they open up to sexually and other things like that, as well as men. But when you know that you have somebody good
Mhm.
and they're there for your best interest, it should be no longer, I don't want to bring this to you. It should be a, how can we help each other
Mhm.
elevate.
I had one of my friends had an issue with him putting this girl before his family, and there was like a little conflict, I can say.
Yeah, so what I believe or what should happen is that when you become married, um, your mother is no longer the number one woman in your life.
Okay.
It's me.
Mm.
So when you constantly put the mother or your parents before your marriage, now it has the issue. Now your woman no longer feels like, now your woman no longer feels like she's number one. See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
And now you becoming your own man, you having your own family. This is your main concern now, not parents.
Do you feel like they cause a lot of drama between the mother and?
I think that causes a lot of drama when the mother doesn't, like, people can say things, but that don't necessarily mean they mean it.
Right.
Like, you know how, for example, Mama's Boys, right? They want, like, more than likely they want you to be this man and they want you to be good, but really they will cry a river if you left and went and had a family.
I'm multiple, but I ain't doing all that.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, you want to, for me, I don't have children, but if I had a son, I would want him to know, and I would tell him, I'm no longer number one once you start a family. And I want to raise him up to be a family man in preparation when he finds a wife. So a lot of these mothers out here want their sons to be their man because they ain't got one.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like,
heard that before.
Yeah, so it's like once that man, that her son leaves, and if she doesn't have anybody, that's where a conflict could come into play because her son is her man, really.
Yeah.
When she should be just raising him up to be a husband for somebody and for him to survive on his own.
And I feel like a lot of parents, like in Chicago, I can't speak on other cities, but in the inner city part, they suck at, like, some parents suck at, teaching their kids the right ways, like, especially like a single parent, because like majority, people I grew up with, their fathers been locked up.
Yeah, and I feel like even with that, even though somebody's father has been locked up or is not there, I think that, and granted, like a woman can't teach a man how to be a man in certain manly aspects that only men will understand, but you know how to teach, you should teach him how to be a man to women. So it's like, even if if somebody's father passed away, teach him things that you know a man should know.
Yeah, but some women ain't built like that to be able to handle it all on their own, which leads to their kids being in the streets, doing stuff, they going to jail, following their father footsteps,
Yeah.
So I agree with you on that too, though.
But I think too, even following our parents' footsteps, it's no navigation in life. I'm not saying they did anything wrong, but parents don't have a guide on how to be a parent, just like we don't have a guide on how to be children, but I'm pretty sure it's a right or a wrong. So you should always look at it like, okay, of course your parents are older, do things in the opposite way, and that's how parents should teach their children. Don't do things that I did, do things differently. Like my mother was a teenage mother, and I'm 26 with no kids, and I live by myself, and I pay my own bill. Okay, hello.
She get paid that day.
We get paid that day.
Ooh. I don't want to ask what them checks look like. That's between me and you. But I don't want to get the social.
But I think that you just gotta look at everything, even people with friends, as a learning aspect. We should never follow nobody's shoes, and just because me personally, even though I'm not a mother, I just feel like it's not an excuse to be a bad person because you didn't have a one parent that's not here. You still know right from wrong. You do know the things that you should and shouldn't do. And then some stuff is a learning error.
You right.
So you just gotta learn from everything. And you still won't always make the best decisions, but at least it's not a worse decision. It's just a learning curve.
Okay, I like that. I gotta ask you another good question.
What's up?
How you is in the kitchen?
Yeah.
You making them happy every day or what? You making them meals every day? You don't be one of them people that cook here and there.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna cook here and now.
Oh, you gonna?
First of all, I'm a busy woman. Okay.
He's doing a meal prep or something?
I'm doing the meal prep. Because I told you I've been in the gym, so I have a 6-pack by tomorrow.
Ooh, she got a real feel.
So I think like when it comes to me trying to have a man, he needs to know how to cook.
Oh, so you want him to do the cooking?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I cook on a Sunday.
On a Sunday? So you doing one day?
Saturdays.
Saturday.
Maybe Saturday.
So you make him do all the cooking. What if you don't find a man that can cook?
I guess, baby, we go listen.
Well, he a good dude. He do everything, but he can't cook.
This is why YouTube University degrees is free. We hop on that YouTube and we get in the kitchen.
What if he got time for it? He a busy man. You know, he working.
Oh, baby, we
paying the bills.
We gonna be staying up to 2 o'clock cooking.
Together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But for real, I'm not. But I think until like I become married, I think that's why I want to prep myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like everybody should prep themselves for somebody at some point
mm-hmm.
when you at a certain age to know how to do those things.
Mm-hmm. But,
and even if you don't know how to do it all the way, you still learn.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna get that one day.
Yeah, we'll get that one day. But is you whipping it up though? You cooking on Thanksgiving, Christmas?
Didn't I just say I'm a busy one? You don't be listening.
I'm listening.
No, you wasn't listening.
What's the cooking skills like? You got it? I know you
on
get
a
it
scale
for
of 1 to 10, it's about a 6. It's closer to 10.
What? I thought you were gonna say like 8 or something.
No, 6 or 7.
You look like you cook though. I see you bring a couple meals, you know.
Yeah.
Or was your mama food?
No, but a lot. No,
that was OG
I'm not gonna
food.
lie. Since I've been living by myself, I've enjoyed cooking.
Oh.
And like us as black people, we eat a lot of soul food.
Mm.
I'm literally trying to change all of that. So, like, I was trying to find something to cook yesterday that didn't consist of so much salt and fat and all of that. So that's why I'm a real big fish eater.
Oh, you like seafood?
And I love seafood. I love salmon. If I could be a salmon, I'm gonna be a salmon. I could be a salmon, I would be a salmon.
What you make your salmon with?
Like it just really usually I cook salmon with a vegetable and of course a starch or a carb.
She eating good. Yeah. Fast-style meal. What's the sash like?
Yeah.
I'm asking these questions.
A little vegetable, a little rice.
What you really putting on the sash?
No, that's it for real.
Yeah.
Especially since I started meal prepping. I'm definitely doing the salmon is the big piece.
Salmon.
Vegetables and then some rice.
Rice.
Or roasted potatoes.
Roasted potatoes? I gotta come try those.
But I like, because I told you I've been trying to change the eating aspect and not cook like how our grandparents and mamas cook. I invested in the air fryer.
What's wrong with grandparents and what's wrong with
No, because really, if you pay attention, a lot of the stuff I feel like a lot of the stuff that we eat, that's why people have cancer and stuff like that. It's just they just feed on sugar and fat cells. Yep. And now that I'm really trying to be in like the healthy fitness journey, like when I wake up in the morning, I have my 30 grams of protein shake and another protein bar, and I'm good.
I like that.
And especially because I work at a school, it helps me stay on track. So
keeps you going. I feel like that's important too, because I know it's like this new year tradition. Everybody want to go pump, hit the gym. I feel like that's like good for people to go to the gym because like health is wealth too, though. Just not physically, but like mentally, like being able to. You just feel like you accomplish something when you come from the gym.
Yeah, you do. And I noticed like me starting out going to the gym, I just started doing cardio, so like 45 minutes on the treadmill. But also me eating different, I noticed I am not really tired in the morning. Yeah. Like it's hard for me to get up, but I just think it's because it's just in the morning. But usually I be tired when I come in. I would be tired throughout the day, and I don't feel like that no more.
Cause what you wake up like 5, 6 in the morning?
Like between 6 and 7:30.
Man, you an early person. You always man.
You know, I did my grandma hours.
Yeah, you talking about your grandma hours. You getting up with the coffee, sitting watching TV?
No, I'm getting, getting up with that wine.
You get some wine.
But I make my iced coffee in the morning sometimes, and like I cook a different breakfast. So, yeah.
What's your go-to meal for breakfast?
So it's switching. So last time I made French toast, eggs, turkey, bacon, fruit. Last week I made me an omelet with mushrooms.
Hold on, omelet with mushrooms?
Omelet with mushrooms, tomato, cheese, spinach.
Oh yeah.
And goli, and it's called andouille sausage.
When are you making that again?
I think you'll be gone. I'm making that Monday.
No, I'm gonna get there. I'm flying back for that. I need that because your mama could cook, and granny could cook too.
Yeah, but it's just like they used to cook it like that soul food, and it's cool. But since I've been trying to get into like fitness and like all of that, eat different, I ain't taking place home.
Yeah.
I'ma just eat. Like, we made gumbo for Christmas. They was like, you want some? I ain't taking it home.
No to-go place?
Mm-mm.
You don't believe in that?
I do, but now it's just all. I was just looking at so much salt in that gumbo, and I'm like, and I already deal with migraines. I'm like, oh no.
Oh yeah, that's migraines. Like, for example, with the meat that's going on out here.
Yeah. Like, I only eat turkey meat.
Turkey meat.
If I eat pork, it's probably twice a year, and that's what my auntie from down south come to cook ribs.
So you know, like what they doing with the meat and stuff. Like, you know, how you feel about that?
Hey, I don't give a damn what they do. I'm still using the meat to cook spaghetti. Make my salmon, tilapia. I'm using the meat. Okay, the only difference is I'm just watching out for if they said no antibiotics and stuff like that. So, and plus I eat a lot of turkey meat. No, if I do pork, it's one time a year or twice. But other than that, that's it.
That's cool. A lot of people I know staying away from pork though, because it's been killing a lot of people, like cancer.
Yeah,
No.
and they already have cancerous cells. So it's like, I'm good.
Yes.
I try the cancerous cells out once a year.
Yeah, once you see now, people, we need to do our research too, because people just go in like Food for Less or George just grab anything.
Yeah, they do. It's just basically like a traditional thing.
Yeah, you know, they don't look at the meat. It might be expired. You know, it's so much I can talk about, but you can go ahead and switch it up. So, what's your goals? You know, for like this whole year. You know, you got your business, everything going smooth. Like, what's next, you know? Because I feel like something finna pop, you know? I just feel it. My paw's been scratching this whole time with the interview.
Would that mean you better give me some money?
Oh, get some money, yeah. We both need to get some money.
No, but I think now I want to get myself together. Like, you know, just improve me. Lose a couple pounds. I already lost 5. You see how skinny?
Looking like a little snack.
You keep saying snack. I'm a dessert and a full. First of all, I'm the full course entree.
Okay, I'm sorry. You right.
You keep saying snack.
Okay.
This ain't no fruit. This ain't that. This is maple and ash. You have your salmon and your Brussels sprouts and roasted potatoes on the side with a drink.
That's fast start meal right there.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm a fast start.
That's every day?
Maybe. Hello.
Okay.
Maybe. If you paying on
Look, if you paying for it. Look, you go ahead.
No, but
if you paying for it, okay.
But I think like I just want to really focus on me and my man.
Hold on, what you just say? You said your me what?
I just want to focus on me, my man, my man.
Oh, okay.
You know, Carisha.
Carisha, please. She too best.
But no, seriously, like, and take my time with me and my man. But just like really focus on me and improve me and travel. I've been talking about traveling for 2 years. That's my goal.
That's what's up. Cause you want to go to Atlanta soon.
I've been to Atlanta. My next trip is Mardi Gras. It's in February. Then I'm going to New York in March.
What you guys going on up there? You don't want to spill the sauce yet?
No, I ain't gonna spill the sauce, man.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna put a GPS on.
I ain't gonna spill the sauce.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Next episode, I'm gonna let y'all know what she's doing. So, you know, got your business and everything. What can people find you at that want to, you know, come get advice from you, want to come do business, or just ask you questions? Where they can find you at?
Really, you can find me on Instagram at waxfigure, WAXEDFIGURE. Facebook is the same thing, but it's LLC at the end. YouTube is waxfigure. Basically, everything is waxfigure. My personal is Aaron Lachey, ARENLACHE_. You can find my business on Google, anything. BND, I always respond. Yeah,
look, she's gonna get back to you.
Okay.
And she's gonna take care of you.
Hello.
You any out discounts? First time discounts, none of that? Cause I might need it's for me, not for them though. It's for me.
Oh, you want a discount?
Yeah, I want a discount. I'm gonna come on in for the fellas. I'm gonna hold it down.
All right, I'll give you a discount of $2. $2 per client.
$2 per client. I'm gonna send a whole team up here. I might get something for free by that time.
No, for you know, I got you. I can do a little something.
You might take long because I'm here, huh?
Yeah. We may need a special day for you, honey.
What you mean special day?
I may need to have 2 people in here for you.
Oh nah, see, that's too long. What you talking about? Like 2 hours?
No, like 40 minutes.
Oh, 40 minutes?
Yeah,
oh,
you know.
okay. So we go from 15 to 40 minutes with me because I'm here.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, don't knock it till you try it.
Don't knock it till I'm scared though, man.
Look,
Better try it.
It ain't gonna kill you, man.
They gonna kill you, man.
Alright, you'll be alright.
You ain't had no guys reach out to you yet about that?
No.
They scared. I mean, y'all better come on and get this wax done.
Come on.
She
You
gonna
can't, y'all can't be giving that out on Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Uh-huh.
You got deals on Valentine's Day?
Yep.
See?
No, I got some deals. I'm gonna probably post it tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm also adding in other entrepreneurs.
Okay.
That's the first that I'm merging with other people. Not that I don't, but for it to be like a deal, like a one-stop shop kind of thing, I'm merging with a lash tech, and I'm trying to figure out how to merge with a makeup artist.
Okay, big things coming. Makeup artist, lash tech.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and how, that's been going good. Like
and then she actually is a student at the school I teach at, so we talk.
Oh yeah, y'all got like a little bond. That's what's up. Keeping it in the circle. I like that.
Yes.
That's what's up. And y'all gonna be in the same facility? Y'all gonna be?
So we gonna be in my suite.
Oh, he's trying to get
so
busy.
So it's gonna be like a, one-stop shop. Once I'm done, you get your other service, and then your other service, and then you good.
Look, you might have to put some snacks up here.
I'm gonna have a little Doritos,
a
little bottle of water, maybe a Capri Sun.
No pops,
No, I don't even drink pops.
You don't? All right, yeah, okay. I ain't mad.
I drink my zero sugar juice.
Zero sugar juice.
Hey, but they be lying with that. That shit got sugar in it.
I heard it's sweet.
I drink zero sugar juice. It's like mango juice. That Minute Maid, that shit has sugar in it. I know it do. That shit is addictive.
Up there finessing the people. Getting over everything about money nowadays. Man, I just want to thank you for coming to the show, man.
You're welcome.
You're the second woman I got on this show.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure to see you and just, we'll talk about that another time, but, I just want to appreciate you, man. I know you got a lot of things ahead of you today. I just want to thank you. I just can't wait to see what's, next for you.
Yes, hopefully next time.
Don't forget about me.
First of all, you the one that live where you live at.
Nah.
Okay, I'm still here.
I ain't nowhere. I'm trying to get to it.
You gonna get to it.
Yeah, I hope so.
I believe in you. Okay. Now he the person that don't answer his phone, y'all. So he might leave me before I leave him.
We all be busy. I answer. I'm 2 hours behind, so time is different over there.
Man, men and their communication. What we just talk about this? Did we just say men and communicate? They don't know how to communicate.
I can get back to you though.
Hold on, wait, John. The last time I called you, you just got back to me, and now that you back in Chicago, oh my God, y'all don't believe this man.
It's like people think I'll tell stories.
And he lying on a Sunday. I said that earlier.
I'm not lying on a Sunday. I got back to you, woman.
All right, fine.
Okay.
You got back to me 2 days later. Let's go.
Look, I'm here now. So what's up? We here now.
It's always a here now.
We here now.
All right, no, you fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, no smoke then. That's what I like to hear. Before we go to, man, I want to tell people, you ain't gonna find too many women like how we was little. Remember that fight we had in grammar school? She was the only girl riding with us. Everybody else, all the guys, they getting beat up, but she.
First of all, Jock was getting beat up.
I wasn't getting beat up.
Jock was getting beat up.
I was not getting beat up.
Hold on.
That was not me.
You was getting beat up, and I helped him.
She lying.
First of all, I don't even know where I came from.
Yeah, I don't know where you come from, but I wasn't.
But I helped my friend.
Nah, she helped.
And then we just been stuck like glue.
Oh, what? 6th grade, 5th grade?
I think that was like 7th, 8th grade.
I won't get beat up at that time. I got them paws.
Them little paws.
You know what? Okay. I'll give you
But
that.
you got you a little bit.
Yeah.
And then let me tell y'all something too. Y'all, we 26. My man's is already growing gray hair.
Hey, wisdom, baby.
Look, listen. My man's is going through menopause.
I ain't going through no menopause. I ain't stressing. Life is good. Life is good.
What Glorilla say? Life is
good. Yeah, look, life is good. Can't say the rest of the words she said. Life is good. Man, you got to put that out there. It's all good, though. Said you throw her little jabs at me. It's cool.
It's all right. It's all love for real.
Yeah,
but I'm proud of you that you have your podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now it's just gonna go up from here.
Can't wait, man. Probably get you on this episode again or something.
Okay, no, you go. First of all, people gonna love our episode.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So, but next time you have me on this episode, you need a tablecloth. Not in this.
We getting there. We
getting
getting there.
Okay.
You gotta start somewhere. We getting
Yes.
there. We getting there, man. But no, thank you too.
You're welcome.
And can't we see what's next for us?
Yes. It's only up.
Thank you for tuning in to an episode of the JOCTOBER podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the link below. Catch you on another episode. Peace.